What's up, motherfuckers, and welcome to Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast that pits two very real motherfuckers against each other in a very real motherfucking fight.
Dang, it's getting NC-17 up in here.
I'm getting naked.
Whoa.
He's naked.
I'm also naked. I don't know how.
That's the only criteria for NC-17 is naked and a lot of motherfuckers. But, guys, there's a reason I'm being so crass with you right now in my language. I'm channeling my favorite actor in the whole entire world. His name is Samuel L. Jackson.
French Stewart.
French Stewart also uses a lot of expletives when he talks because he's so sad about how his life turned out.
I was about to say because he doesn't have a job.
He's still making that third Rock from the Sun money. Son? But you know who makes way more money? Samuel L. Jackson.
Dang.
Because he's in every motherfucking movie. And I love it. He's the best.
Freedom Land.
Thanks for that shout out. I'm sure he remembers doing that movie.
Lakeview Terrace, dog.
That was pretty good.
Same here.
Are we going to keep... Are we just going to list them all off?
Yeah.
No. He is so special to us, me and Joey mostly, that we're making Butler and Colin do a whole Samuel L. Jackson month on Very Real Tournament.
I forced it.
Yeah.
He just has so many characters. Why would we would we bother spacing them out? Let's just fucking do it. Let's dedicate a whole month to this man.
Yep.
Yeah, and now that Captain Marvel's coming out this week, we get Nick Fury's real big return to screen as Nick Fury.
Yeah, I know. I've been so fed up with these goddamn movies. Just put him in it. Just do it.
They rubbed
tired
that
of
Hollywood goo all over his face.
Yeah.
Stuck him in this movie.
Yeah, they did.
I'm glad. He looks good. That technology's
really
only
good.
getting better.
It looks really good.
But it's put him in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Put him in Civil War. It's what are you motherfuckers doing? Fighting. This guy can grow giant. That's cool. Why did I know about him?
Edit him into Captain America the First Avenger in the past. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, time travel. He
Fix
can do
it.
anything.
Fix it, Disney.
Do it now. I need it. He needs to be in every motherfucking Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Sick of it. But it's much better now because he's in Captain Marvel coming out this week, and that's why we're doing this. Shout out specifically to you, Samuel L. Jackson. We love you.
We do.
The people who love you are as follows. Nick Potter.
Joey Potter.
I also admire you, Colin Sage.
Butler Carter.
And it's about to get very motherfucking real. Guys, your boy is hungry.
Okay.
But not Tyrese hungry. A different kind of hungry. I'm hungry for a specific sandwich.
Drifting into hunger.
I'm hungry for that SLJT sandwich.
Yeah. What's that stand for?
Salad, juice, tarragon.
Where's the L?
I forgot the L.
Lettuce?
No.
Oh.
No.
Liquid.
Salad,
it's lingam.
linguine,
Lemongrass.
juice, tarragon sandwich. Did I do it? Did I do a good joke?
Joey, take the wheel.
You guys have...
It's SLJ trivia time, guys. I have written down a lot of Samuel L. Jackson trivia, and we're going to keep score each week throughout the whole month.
Oh, fun.
And there's
Just so
fucking
so
prizes
everyone-
at the end, y'all.
Whoa! Okay, we
everyone
had no
knows it.
idea that there were going to be prizes. This just got fucking intense.
Just so
I have
everyone
to
knows.
win.
Okay. Done. Go on, Joey.
All right.
And if you at home know this, good for you.
You did it.
There are no prizes for you.
All right. So Nick kind of has an advantage, just knowing of Samuel L. Jackson.
I know. I'm gonna be sad if I lose.
Yeah, I tried to pick some more out. This week, probably going to be kind of some gimmies because I'm going to try and move through his life and his career. So we're starting out early, right here.
Okay.
Also, to not give them an advantage either, you're going to answer last.
Okay.
So I'm going to read the question, give you the multiple choice. Colin, you give me yours. Butler, you give me yours. Nick, you give me yours.
Okay.
I like this because I can cheat.
Well, Butler's at
Well, I know. How are we gonna like? Should we have to? I wish we had like paper or something to like write our answers down on.
I mean, you can easily copy Colin, but who knows if Colin knows it?
We could just say it at the same time.
Butler's at a disadvantage because he told me in confidence that Samuel L. Jackson was in The Matrix. And
what?
Shout out to that reporter who thought he was Lawrence Fishburne.
Shout out, dude. Butler, you might just have an advantage because I know Colin knows that now.
Favorite Samuel L. Jackson moment. It's not in a movie. It's when he didn't answer any of those questions the reporter was asking. He just asked him if he was Lawrence Fishburne.
All right, you guys ready?
Okay, yeah. I think we should answer in rapid fire. Like we all get our answers and then we just say what letter, so there's no time to think.
Sure.
Yeah, just do it in a circle though.
All right. Yes.
You go last.
I go last.
All right. We all know Samuel L. Jackson's 70 years old.
Yes. Oh, Joe, you got to do like your game show host voice.
Not going to do that.
Okay.
All right. So we all know Samuel L. Jackson's 70 years old, so I didn't include the year that he was born because math. You can do that pretty easily.
No.
What is the day Samuel L. Jackson was born? Was it... Oh, shit. My phone closed.
I vote that.
Was it A, December 13th, B, December 21st, C, December 18th, or D, December 23rd? Colin?
21st.
All right, Butler?
C.
Nick?
B.
Colin and Nick are correct. It is the 21st.
Colin guessed. I actually knew that.
What? No.
Oh, you knew that?
I read it somewhere.
Okay.
Also,
guessed
shout out,
C.
that's one of my ex's birthdays.
Oh. Shout out to her specifically.
And my boy Dylan Chester's birthday as well.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Does he listen? Is he a listener?
They're
Maybe.
doing well.
Sure.
Okay.
She has like 3 kids. Colin, also, I'm going to need you to say the letter and not the answer, just to help me out.
All right.
We can't beat this.
All right.
It's going to devolve into lunacy.
Play the game right, asshole.
Yeah.
Being a dick. I
All
can't
right,
cheat off
Joey,
that.
I'm ready for the next question.
All right, number 2.
Is there an essay portion?
Yeah, Blue Book
No.
dog.
Number 2. What ailment does Samuel L. Jackson suffer from when he was younger? A.
Glass bones. Sorry, gang.
All right. A. A stutter. B. A lazy eye. C. Dyslexia. Or D. A lisp. Colin?
D.
All right,
B.
Butler? B.
What was A again?
A stutter.
A.
Son of a bitch, he got it. It's a stutter.
Yes.
Man, I knew it was one of those.
He actually used the word motherfucker to help him get over it.
That's pretty dope. What a badass.
See, everyone, he's not just being crass.
Yeah.
He's calling back to something that helped him in his life.
Right.
All right, moving into something a little bit tougher.
All right.
Oh,
Number 3.
That wasn't.
right.
What college did Samuel Jackson attend? A. Morris Brown College. B. Agnes Scott College. C. Mercer University.
Get off your phone, fuck.
Or D. Morehouse College. Do you need me to reread those?
D.
B.
D?
The answer is D. And I feel like Colin's fucking cheating.
He didn't get...
There's no way I could have typed. I
Yeah,
didn't even
no,
type anything.
All right.
I did try to cheat. You fucks are looking at me.
It is, D. Morehouse College. Fun fact.
Okay, I'm ready.
In 1969, Jackson and several other students held hostage some of the Morehouse, board of trustees
Okay.
to try and get them to change the curriculum and, governance and stuff. The college eventually agreed to change the policy. Samuel L. Jackson still got charged with 2 felonies.
Yup.
Oh.
Unlawful confinement, which is a second-degree felony. He was suspended for 2 years, but would later return to get his Bachelor of the Arts.
So
Fuck yeah.
Can he not vote?
I don't know.
Sounds like he can't
I don't
vote.
know felony stuff.
Would he even?
Whoa.
I think it depends on the state, but
Yeah.
yeah he can't.
Is that the next question?
Yeah.
Vote?
Can he vote?
Can he vote?
A or B?
No, in the same vein of the college one. Number 4, what major did he intend to pursue?
Intend to pursue?
Intend to
Okay.
pursue, sorry.
Either one works.
He attended college to pursue
Something-
this
Okay.
major.
Thank you.
Was it A, journalism, B, marine biology, C, theater, or D, computer engineering?
A.
B.
C.
Butler, you are correct. It
Whoa!
was marine biology.
Butler got
Everybody
one.
goes to school for marine biology.
I mean, that's what I started out with before I went into the arts.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't have any pools here or anything, so
Pools.
yeah, that's how you practice.
You find a lot of aquatic life in pools.
well, you start. You
Oh,
gotta
okay.
learn how to
You learn to
scuba
swim.
first.
Oh, that's like the primordial ooze because of the shit people do in there. In
After-
pools.
JK,
Gross.
they just take us to the Ohio River, dunk us in there, and they're like, find all that weird shit in there.
Yeah,
If
show
you
him all
come
the
out, you
mutated
pass.
fish.
It's in your body.
Pull up a
dog.
bunch of bodies and tires and stuff.
Yeah. He tried architecture after that before moving into theater.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think it's 2.
No, I got 3
You got
homes.
3,
Two.
2, and 1.
Yeah.
Nick in the lead, obviously.
Good to start out in the lead. I guess you guys are going to have to do some researching
Please
over the
don't.
next. Okay.
It's really hard.
Colin's going to come in with like a monocle on and like a pipe, and he's like, Samuel L. Jackson, that's an interesting story.
And a 3-ring binder. Also a gun.
Oh yeah, for the next weeks, can we use index cards? Open book test?
No, what was really hard about that? Coming up with the fake answers.
Yeah.
I thought computer engineering, it might be a little early. So I've
definitely.
ruled that out in my head
Definitely early.
when he went to school.
Didn't
Computer
see,
engineering
didn't even
pros,
think
whatever.
about that. Boom.
It's okay. But you're getting good. You're going to go right for Jeopardy, dog.
Yeah.
Only when they need the Samuel L. Jackson section.
But I suffer from 3 of the fake answers of the ailments of lazy eye, dyslexia, and a lisp. So it might be kind of rough to be on Jeopardy.
It's okay.
You can do
I
it,
love
Doug.
this section. It's my new favorite one. Let's do it every week.
We will for the next 3 weeks.
Right.
Goody. All right, gang. Let's actually talk about which Samuel L. Jackson characters
Yeah,
are
we
going to be fighting, because we didn't do that yet.
We didn't do that, but you know what it is. You
Yeah.
clicked on the link.
Yep.
You saw the
It's
picture, maybe.
2 of his best
Yeah, definitely.
characters.
What are we doing?
Starting out strong.
We got Frozone from The Incredibles versus Nick Fury from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Not just the cinematic universe.
Right.
Marvel.
From Marvel.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, we're going based on Samuel L. Jackson's character, which he was in. Which series of comics, Joey?
It was the
When they-
Ultimate
Okay.
series.
Yeah.
Where they base his look on his likeness without his consent.
Yeah, and then he was
just
like,
yeah.
"Oh, that's some cool
But you have
motherfucking
to,
shit.
But you have to.
Put me in those movies."
If you ever make movies,
That's a
you gotta put me
great
in there.
move.
Yeah.
It's like that just just happened, and he was like, "Oh, I got a business decision I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
Right now, you're gonna put me in these fucking movies,
Nice.
and the world was changed forever."
Smart.
For the better.
Because what if they got like
Lawrence Fishburne.
David
Lawrence-
Hasselhoff.
I was David Hasselhoff. They
Yeah,
just
what
brought
if
him
it
back
had
to
been
like
Days
he
of
did it so
Hasselhoff?
good
The first time.
the first time. Let's bring him on back.
The Hoff.
So, Team Frozone, me and Butler,
That's me.
and Team Nick Fury, Colin,
Well, it's just Joey.
and Joseph Stephen Potter.
We're going to do
Yeah.
a Power Rangers type deal here where I don't get to talk.
Yeah. Colin's just got soup he's going to eat the whole time. Yep. And,
It's really loud soup. I hope you're ready.
and Joey's going to take this one from here. All right. Well, Frozone has less of a backstory and less movies and less maybe resources. So let's start with him. I'm going to kick it over to my friend Butler before we interrupt him 40 times during his speech.
All right.
Go, Butler.
So, okay.
Nick
Going fast.
Fury is a...
So, the official Frozone description. Frozone keeps his cool when the action heats up.
Damn it.
A hero with style, he puts villains on ice without breaking a sweat.
Webster's dictionary
Defines Frozone.
Right. Well, I had to. I mean,
Yeah.
No,
Did
you're
you write
pretty
that
legit.
on the wiki, Butler? Did you edit the wiki and come up with that?
that would be awesome.
I like
Yeah.
your new Frozone shirt you got on there. Yeah.
And that,
And
like,
the goggles?
Yeah, the
even
Cyclops
mention the
mask that you have on is really top notch.
right.
Yeah, his name is Lucius Best.
Right. That
His
was
alter
my next
ego,
note.
Frozone. Sorry, I want to interrupt you
No,
again.
no, you're
Butler.
fine. You can.
Oh, yeah, I want to
interject.
jump in sometimes.
Yeah, so his basic ability is he can create and control ice. He can freeze surfaces. He can do a lot with that, but that's the basis. He controls and creates ice. And his biggest weakness is dehydration or a lack of water in the air. 'Cause
Yeah.
he can manipulate moisture in the air or within himself.
Does that mean he can have like frost breath?
Yeah, probably. I think
Yeah.
he just blasts it from his fingers and stuff, but he could.
Well, it also
Could he
mentions
shoot ice beams out of his eyes?
Like that's like a triangle.
It's
with his hands over his mouth to do frost breath.
yeah,
think he
but it's
could.
funny because like he couldn't produce nearly as much ice in a single breath. You know, like that would be way harder to do.
yeah.
Now, if you wanted, like, if you had a villain all up in your face and he was talking smack to you, then you just fucking breathe on him and freeze his face. That'd be pretty tight.
Some fun facts about him. He tried to compete in the Winter Olympics, but was rejected
Because he has
was
fucking superpowers.
way too strong.
What movie was that in?
I don't know. It was on the
Jack
wiki.
Jacket.
It's more backstory that Butler created for him.
Yeah,
You bastard! You just read it.
and he was the best man in the Parr wedding. He's the best friend of Mr. Incredible.
Yes. It's funny, on that wiki, it lists all of his known enemies, and it's like the Underminer, Syndrome, but also it says his wife.
Does it? I didn't see that.
Dang.
Yeah, that's another interesting
Dang.
thing.
Which is like, okay, someone needs to delete that from the wiki.
right. But you hear his wife throughout the entirety of the movies, like anytime he's leaving and suiting up, but you never see her.
I mean,
that I recall.
She is the enemy of Frozone.
Yeah, because she doesn't want
Not
him.
of Lucius.
She
but
hides
of
his
Frozone.
super suit.
That's fair.
And I was really sad in the second movie that there was no really good goof with that, because in the first one, you know, the "where's my super suit" thing is very funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, but it also says his wife, honey, at times.
Oh, okay.
Under the
Okay.
enemies.
Just at times.
That's good.
Well, yeah, my wife is my enemy at times, right? I'm like, I want to go do fun stuff. And she's like, we have a baby. And I'm like, but fun!
Right, and then you just pull out like weapons and a
Yeah.
mask, and you start going crazy.
Yeah. And my baby's just watching Little Baby Bum while me and my wife are having a nunchuck fight in the background. Because I want to go hit the bar scene.
Right.
With
'Cause
those
I
nunchucks.
want to go do an escape
Sweet.
room with nunchucks.
Sweet nunchucks.
Yeah.
Callback.
Oh, good callback, bud.
Right. So a couple of gadgets he has. He has his goggles. They both serve to
They shoot Cyclops beams. Fuck with me.
Yes. No. They both serve to hide his identity, and they shield his eyes from like the rays of light reflecting off of ice.
Okay.
And then
So he doesn't burn his corneas out.
correct. Yeah.
Stare at that ice reflection.
And then he also has boots that materialize ice skates, skis, or like a disc he can kind of snowboard with.
All right.
So
You think he can make ice
kinda neat.
snakes?
maybe.
You have to explain what you mean by that.
Why do I have to explain that? It's a snake made out of ice,
I
bro.
think yes.
Are you just
on a
talking-
plane?
Do you not have an imagination? No, but you think maybe he can animate them?
That's what I was like. What are you saying to me? Because I'm like, yeah, he can make ice in an S shape like a snake.
Well, it would be like okay,
Does it
so
have
it
a
would be like a
slithery tongue?
snake, like when you played it on your phone, because it couldn't move. It would have to grow.
right,
So
and
it'd be
his
like a
like
snake that's
disappears
continually
behind him
growing,
and stuff. Yeah, he's not fucking Elsa from Frozen, dog.
I don't know.
He can't
I've
just
never
create
seen
life.
Frozen though, so I don't know.
Oh,
She
dog!
create
It was the
life?
hit of 2014.
Does she create life?
Yeah, she makes a fucking snowman, and then he comes to life, and they're like, "How'd you do that?" And she's like, "I don't know." And they're like, "All right, cool. Have the snowman sing a song now. Doesn't matter where it came from."
The kids have
So-
like existential crisis after that.
So Frozen.
Well, he sings a song about never wanting to go away, but it gets hot, and he's gonna melt. It's a Frosty conundrum.
Wow.
Really.
So she has to lock him in a freezer, probably?
No, the entire city is covered with
Why are we doing
snow.
this? Please stop.
I just want to know.
Well, then watch the movie.
She has ice
fucking
powers,
Frozen.
and
Maybe
she
we'll
fucking,
use Elsa next time.
everyone gets
she would have
freaked
been.
out, and she has to run away, and she does the best song while she's building an ice castle. Okay, Let It Go. That was the hit tune from the hit movie.
All right.
2014.
Okay.
Go peep out 2014.
Fucking get on this pop culture level.
It was
dog.
14? I thought it was later, but...
Nah.
This is
I was
awful.
living in Chicago, dog. And I was like, oh, I
I'm
get
getting
it.
anxiety from
The
this.
snow up here.
I'm stressed.
These boys.
So, no, he can't create life, Colin.
The answer is no snakes.
Okay.
We're not going to bring any snakes to the table.
Fair.
Not until maybe
that's
one
fair.
of the other weeks.
Sure.
Well, Nick Fury can create life.
Fuck.
I can be done.
With
Go
his
ahead.
dick.
No, please, Butler.
There was
What
just
else
a
do you
couple
have?
other little things he
I
can
wanna
do
hear
with it. He can like reach pretty high distances and stuff with the ice just by like materializing it in front of him to kind of run on. It'll like kind of fall apart
Yeah, he
below
moves
him.
at mad travel speeds with that ice.
Right. And then he can also make like soft snow. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just ice. He can make snow like to fall on if he's
So he could make a snowman if someone else could bring it to life.
Okay.
yes.
Colin. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Who's your guy? Tell us about him. Fuck.
Very
Nick
hostile.
Fury, he brings life.
Shut the fuck up.
me
All
up.
right,
With
so
with
we
his
have,
dick.
Joey, start at the
like
very
a-
beginning.
We have Nicholas J. Fury. What does the J stand for? We joked
Jackson.
about it last week and said Joey. Turns out that's correct. Nicholas Joseph Fury.
Fuck.
So we should have been on Nick Fury team. We could have been Nick Joey Fury.
Whoa.
But,
then we wouldn't have got to talk.
It's true.
So he was born in the early 20th century. He actually fought in World War II.
Okay.
With this also, just have to clarify, this is Ultimate Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Earth 1610. For all you comic book fucks.
Please listen to our podcast, Comic Book Fucks, please. Your only hope.
Oh, why didn't we name our podcast Comic Book Fucks?
Damn.
Rebranding.
Let's go back in time.
So
I don't know comic books.
during an invasion of Sicily,
Okay.
he fought with Wilson Fisk's granddad
Oh, shit.
and James Howlett.
Oh, shit. We might know him from the first Avengers. Nope. That's
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
That's
Sorry.
Wolverine. Yeah, so while they were there, they attempted to loot a house,
Okay.
and they got arrested.
All right.
And then, while he was arrested, Nick Fury got selected as a candidate for Project Rebirth, which is super soldier serum stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So he got super soldiered. A lot of people
What?
don't know
What? He
that.
has the same body as Chris Evans?
He does not. Think of him as like basically like Captain America light.
Because he doesn't have
Colin,
the
this is
shield.
why I told you to just read the wiki page. Like it's, enhanced strength, agility, that kind of stuff.
Colin's
and,
like, ooh, I only have to watch a couple clips for movies. Nah, dog.
and yeah,
Fucked
he
up.
he doesn't age as fast.
I was about to say, man, World War II.
Yeah. But yeah, he the other Nick Fury uses like a formula. They didn't really specify what he uses. He's got
Also,
his
I mean,
superhuman
yeah.
speed. It's not any. It's just like basically think of like a pro Olympic athlete, and then take it up like another notch or two. So
Michael
it's,
Phelps.
it's
Right.
nothing out of this world.
Michael J. Phelps.
But yeah, he does have similar like Captain America light abilities, like alcohol resistance and
Okay.
and just
He can just,
faster
like,
healing.
He can just, like, fucking stick his leg out and kick a dude off a boat,
yeah,
jump out of a plane without a parachute.
yeah. No, can't do any of that.
How good is he
Shoot a
at
bazooka
melting
casually.
ice?
The best.
I mean, he does have a lot of gadgets.
Right.
He has that sweet like laser cutter from Winter Soldier.
Yes.
and cut
That'll be
through
useful.
a manhole cover.
I think that was just, like, the road.
Was it the road?
think
Oh my
he just
god!
cut through
That
the road.
That's
Yeah.
very efficient then. Yeah, master martial artist, expert marksman, obviously.
Indomitable Will.
Indomitable will.
Indomitable will,
Is
definitely.
it actually on there?
No. Obviously a master tactician and strategist.
Yep. Just like Kevin McAllister.
He's the spy. As said by Tony Spark. Tony Stark, he's the spy.
How about that?
I'm Iron Man. Okay, equipment. He has some stuff that can make him invisible. Right?
Yeah.
That is a thing.
Okay.
It exists.
And he can phase through solid matter.
Like vision?
Oh,
What are you
what?
saying to me?
It's like experimental equipment. All right. I guess
So
right
it'll make
now-
him phase a couple times, and then he'll blow himself up.
So let's build like an inventory system here. How much can you carry at once?
I don't know.
I'm having holes.
Are we using
flashbacks.
Red Dead 2 rules, or are we using like
Resident Evil 2
Resident
rules?
Evil 2 rules, where you
Just
get like
some
6
pouches.
bow hits?
I guess I'll move on from the comic stuff into MCU Nick Fury because I have some notes here.
Okay.
Has an amazing glare.
Okay.
He can glare you the fuck down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Frozone, not so much.
He
He doesn't
got that
have
Cyclops
he doesn't
mask,
have
so-
the Samuel Jackson face. He's got the voice, not the face. He can touch the Tesseract, y'all. Remember how that shit sucked Red Skull into another
Oh
dimension?
yeah. I
He
forgot
did-
that he touches the Tesseract.
He did. It did burn his hand a little bit. He went, ah, you know. So, but he did not get sucked
I
into
forgot
another
all about
dimension.
They tried, and he was like, glare.
Yeah, he's got his laser cutter. He has a sweet car. I forget what the model is. Marvel used to use Acura, but I think they switched eventually to something else.
I like the idea of Red Skull and Nick Fury waiting.
I was
on
about to
that
say,
planet
what if it had
for
been
Thanos
what
to
if it
show
had been
up?
switched, and Nick Fury had getting sucked in, and he's like, Thanos, motherfucker, what are you doing here? And he's just like, I've come for the Soul Stone. He's like,
I gave you that shit.
bitch.
Here's my
English,
ghost
motherfucker!
bazooka.
Why do you know English?
You're a fucking purple alien.
But yeah, he's got a cool car that has, cool stuff.
Do you think he gets his cool car on that planet?
I was about to say, what if it's a ghost car?
Fucking Thanos is trying to punch through the windshield, and it's like shield capacity at 15%. He's like, not yet. And then, yeah, obviously he shoots his gun out of it.
Obviously.
Yeah, but
There's a
he
whole
also,
fight scene. Whoa! Hire me, Marvel.
Put the car on the foot.
hire you to put the Winter Soldier car chase scene in Infinity War on Vormir.
Are you saying
With
you
a
wouldn't
ghost Nick
watch it?
Fury.
I mean, I'll watch anything that has Samuel Jackson
Let
in
me
it.
do the Marvel one-shots then.
The what ifs.
Yeah, basically. They stopped doing them. Bring your boy on.
Hey, it's like Jack Attack. You just do the shorts.
That's
They're
what
on the
I'm saying. The
DVD.
one-shots.
Yeah.
He also has sweet car fighting skills.
Yeah, he does.
He's whipping that bitch. He's like knocking dudes into like fucking like bus. What are those called?
A bus.
Bus station.
It's a bus.
It's
Oh,
just
like
a
the
little
bus stops?
bus stop. Yeah,
It's a.
it's like some speed racer shit. Yeah.
He uses
okay.
the Carcata.
So here's some real shit we got.
Okay.
Good at being in the room without you knowing,
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
because all those Avengers always be walking into those rooms,
Yeah.
and he's in the corner, and they have no fucking idea
Yeah.
until he announces himself. Mm-hmm. He's good at dying, but not actually dying.
Yeah.
Really good at
He
that.
can take a
fakes
fucking
you out.
sniper bullet.
He tricked Captain America real hard.
Yeah. Tricked me too. I was like,
Well, Captain America isn't the brightest, light bulb.
You go fuck yourself, good sir. That's on my team. He's really good at standing out of the side of a helicopter.
yes.
She does in Agents
is.
of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's just there in the sunlight. It's beautiful. It's fucking glorious. Oh my god. I watched it today. Got chills.
Damn.
Good at keeping both eyes open. Fuck. I basically just wrote down lines from his parts in MCU and said he's good at them. And also, he's everywhere.
Fuck.
Damn.
You're right.
So I have a
Alright.
question.
What's up?
A theoretical. What do you think he's doing in those rooms? Like, do you think he knows there's going to be a setup later? Like,
What are you trying
do you
to
think he's
imply?
waiting long periods of time?
Oh,
for
like,
the
do you
setup?
think he has like some sort of precog ability to like get there like
Yeah.
10 minutes before, so he's not wasting his time?
Right. Or do
if
you
they're
think he was just
Hill's
like, on his
where's the
phone?
director? And he's like, he's been in Spider-Man's house for like 6 hours. Where the fuck is that kid?
No, he's too good for that because you know why? He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping both eyes open.
Wow, Joey, that was a lot. I have to say, my research. I watched Spider-Man the Animated Series from the mid-'90s.
Okay.
Got to 100 episodes, and then Nick Fury comes on and he's white, and I realized I messed up.
I told you what to research. I was like, just watch his bit parts in the MCU, and then read the wiki page.
I was just trying to get a feel for all
Spider-Man.
all levels.
We should have watched Ultimate Spider-Man. He's in that a lot more.
Well, he was white in this one, and I messed up.
Yeah. That's David Hasselhoff, Nick Fury.
Colin, you're dismissed for the rest of the podcast then.
Thank God.
Unless you have any information about what that Nick Fury did.
I just kind of made fun of Spider-Man. I don't know.
So he's really good at making fun of Spider-Man. We'll give you that.
All right.
You can have
He
it.
probably makes fun of Spider-Man Far From Home, so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget he has a sweet knockout dart gun
Yeah.
from that trailer.
Yeah, what's funny is I spouted all this, canon from the comics. Captain Marvel's probably going to change all that. But
Yep.
we're in the past.
Yep, we'll find out next week.
Next month.
Right.
Sort of.
We pre-recorded.
Why can't we let the illusion be there?
So where should we do it? Where should this fight be?
Right here in this
What's
room.
a good
Vormir?
iconic place for it?
Vormir?
Should it be Vormir?
Fucking Vormir.
Is there a lot of moisture?
Definitely in a parking garage. Somewhere.
Yeah, Frozone's always just out fighting in the streets. He's fighting the Underminer. He's fighting, the Omnitrons, Omnibots from the first one.
Something like that.
So
the
big balls.
the streets of Vormir.
The streets. Downtown Vormir.
Main streets of Vormir.
Pictured it. Got it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where Frozone is because Nick Fury will be there.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Oh, so it takes place in Nick Fury or in Frozone's apartment.
Sure. If he's there.
It could start there.
You don't want to start there because if Nick Fury's not going to be able to sneak in that house because his wife Honey is always home.
Whoa. What if Frozone's like, where's my super suit? Where's my super suit? And then he finally, finds the remote or whatever, and the super suit thing spins around. It's like a bookcase. And it's Nick Fury. He's just waiting for him. Somehow in a chair.
His wife is dead.
He has the Frozone suit on. He's mold.
But no,
Yeah, or Nick Fury's his wife.
Whoa.
I think that's all fine. But now we need to build
Or even more horrifying, he spins his suit around. His wife is dead there.
Oh, God.
No, he's been his wife for years.
Is that incest?
No, it's
Okay, so
masturbation, dog.
Well, yeah, we would have to take it back to when we did the one. If those Jet Lis had sex with each other.
I think he made a scissor
I
motion.
did. Sorry. If they could scissor.
I mean, anybody could scissor.
Everything is sexual, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
So if those two Jet Lis or these two Samuel L. Jacksons have sex with each other,
Right.
it is masturbation, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Sure.
One is significantly older than the other. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, one
They
is.
are consenting adults, but it is a little weird.
Oh.
Okay, so let's build
As long as we're taking a
different.
deep dive.
Oh, also, guys, I
build
was
a
just
different
listening
narrative.
to a couple. I was listening to RoboCop v Predator and Jumper versus Push. Let's not talk about having sex with anybody's mother for at least another year.
All right, well,
Not
We
it's
did,
been
the,
brought
we
up.
did those twice in a row.
Not possible. But
What?
All right.
We can't keep going back to the same.
I'll give you this
mom
episode.
fucking well.
I'll give you
even
this
though
episode.
Samuel Jackson's catchphrase is motherfucker. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a deep
No,
well.
we already
we already went there.
We already did it.
Yep.
It's a deep well, just like their moms.
Wow.
All right, Butler. We've interrupted you a couple times. What did you want to say?
I was just gonna try and build a narrative, but then
Nope.
we did. Because we need to establish why Nick Fury would be fighting this superhero.
Well, I feel like he
because
wants
normally he's trying to bring him on
recruit people.
board.
Yeah, I
right.
feel like he
right.
wants to recruit him.
Well, he also has all those contingency plans.
Well, here's what I was kind of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think he came to do it, and his wife is yelling from the other room, "You're not doing, you're not doing that."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Sorry, man, I can't do it." And then a fight erupts.
Samuel Jackson. Yeah, Nick Fury has to
He's
kill
upset.
him now
Right.
because he's seen him.
I mean,
Right.
you gotta what I can equate it to being a comic book guy is that Frozone equals Iceman. Iceman became an Omega level mutant eventually. Was classified as that, which is pretty bad fucking news. And yeah, you're gonna need contingency plans. You're gonna need to kind of know that they're on your side. But with Nick Fury, I don't know if there's sides. Mm-hmm. He plays both those sides. He's the spy.
He does. He was making
So he's
weapons,
on
dog.
Frozone's side, but he's also not.
Yeah,
What you're saying.
he doesn't trust him.
Yeah,
Even
there
though
are
they-
no sides.
Even though he sounds like him. That could piss him off even more.
Right.
He's like, why aren't you saying motherfucker like
you-
I say motherfucker?
I just saw Captain
Motherfucker.
Marvel. Are you a Skrull?
What are you, PG?
Let's get into the whole Skrull debacle right now.
right now.
I don't know what that is.
Dog.
Go away. Why do we have
You
you,
don't know
here?
anything.
I don't know what it is either.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're starting to pull out like second tier Marvel characters.
We're in like D tier. What are you talking
Yeah, I know.
about?
It's like
Skrulls,
third.
yeah. They're
Captain
shape-shifting
America
aliens.
is almost a second tier Marvel character.
That's
They
true.
made him an A tier.
Right. An AT-AT Walker.
See, dyslexia.
Yeah,
Liz.
AT-AT Walker. So how do you
Eyes
have
are
a
fucking freaking out.
D tier character, and they end up with that lawsuit and make Shazam instead of Captain Marvel? That's bullshit. What? Shazam's the name of the wizard dog. Okay,
Yeah.
his name is Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
It's like Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Basically.
Stupid.
Which came first, the Captain Marvel or the Captain Marvel?
Obviously, Marvel's Captain Marvel, and that's how they won.
You're right.
What about Marvel, guys?
Damn.
All
They could have
let's
done
move
that.
the fuck on.
Captain Marvel. They had
Yeah.
to look in the camera and say it.
So, yeah, I think maybe, Butler, you're right, that he goes to recruit Frozone, and Frozone's like, nah, sorry, man, my wife. Even though he's always desperate to be a superhero.
He is.
Right.
So we're kind of working it. So we're really painting his wife as the
Well-
villain here.
Well, maybe
We
he's
won't
doing one
let
of those
him.
things where he's like saying yes, but saying no. But
Yeah,
for some reason, Nick Fury just hears no.
Maybe Nick Fury takes him on a Black Ops mission. Mm-hmm. Like super secret, like the plot of the first Incredibles.
Yeah.
And things go south, and Nick Fury frames Frozone.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, I was going to say that they show up in the dark alley to do their Black Ops mission, and then Mr. Incredible's there. He's like, I want to do this, and Nick Fury's like, nah, I got a super strong guy already. I got the Hulk. I don't need you.
Whoa. What
Damn.
if
Ouch.
Nick Fury just wants like some of his blood or something? It's all a ruse to get his powers.
He's
not
got
above that. He definitely.
He could take his blood to
Oh, shit.
figure out his powers, because he's just like, I know mutants. What the fuck are you?
Right.
You're just super.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or in the MCU, you're a miracle. Because we contractually can't say mutant.
Yeah.
So they're like, Inhumans, guys, right? Am I
Everyone's like,
right?
no, stop this show now.
They're different.
Your main character can't say anything. Everyone else is bad.
Yeah, what's funny about that is that the reason it became a show, because it was going to be a movie,
Right.
is because the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started using Inhumans, so the MCU proper was just like, ugh, get that out of
We don't
here.
want to touch that now.
Yeah.
You're gross television.
Fuck you, Jeff Loeb.
That's basically what they did. And then spoiled it! Spoiled it!
Soiled it.
Soiled it! Damn it, I can't even get my SpongeBob references.
So what do we even agree on? He took him on a Black Ops mission.
I think
He's trying to
okay,
get
so
his blood.
I think the Black Ops mission's good. I like that.
Yeah.
So he takes him on a Black Ops mission. It goes awry. We don't have to go into the details. And he frames him, and then he goes back to his wife. And normally the wife, who's all against like going out as the super, she's like, "You gotta kill him."
Oh, shit. We really are painting her as the villain.
All right.
Yeah.
And his wife is his weakness, so he has to listen, even though he just didn't.
Well, and she goes ahead and take care of his other weakness and hands him a cup of water.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Take this with you. You'll need it. So he's just walking in with
One
a cup of
water.
Yeah. Well, and
A hot cup of water.
A hot cup of chocolate.
I don't know why he doesn't have like a water gun tank on his back at all times.
Because he can pull it from the atmosphere.
Yeah, he doesn't
but-
need it except in that one scenario when they were in a volcano.
And a burning
No, they
building.
were in a burning building.
Burning building, yeah.
Fuck. Guys.
Did any of you guys do anything?
Sorry, they have it on the thing. Mr. Incredible fought in the volcano.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Burning
Solo.
building.
Right. Yes, I came prepared
Dog.
for my character. I didn't come prepared for all of
Come on, dog.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Frozone fought in the Matrix, dude. Get over it. Come on.
Yeah, he had those sweet glasses on top of his little visor.
Yeah.
All right.
And he also fought predators at one point.
Here's the problem that I've kind of set up for you.
Okay, good.
So Nick Frozone is now gunning for Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Fury sees everywhere, man. He's fucking everywhere. So you have a motive,
Yeah.
but you have no means
think-
of finding him.
Do you think he was
Right.
in the room when the wife said,
That's
"You
a
gotta
possibility. That is a possibility.
He was a lamp.
I don't know if I like this power that you've decided to give your
He's got
character.
that vague matter suit that Joey brought up.
Yeah,
From like one comic book issue.
Yeah, well, the downside of those experimental like phasing and invisibility is they cost a lot of money.
Okay.
Money's not a thing in Very Real Tournament, except that one time we used the budget.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right, but I think, like I said, I think you get like an inventory of like a few OP abilities.
I mean, there you go. We got he can turn invisible. He has guns. He's everywhere.
Right.
He's got a laser cutter that's kind of like a lightsaber, but it's not.
Well, I think it's going to come down to Frozone has shown that he can stop a bullet.
Yeah.
In mid-flight from a gun, but how many bullets?
I mean, dude,
Can
he
Frozone
creates
stop?
full walls of ice. I'm sure he can.
But how many bullets?
What are you saying? Nick Fury's going to come out an
I don't know.
army?
He can
Because we
shoot a lot
can't
of
do
bullets.
that.
No,
he can
I'm
come
saying
out
he
with
can-
2 guns.
Yeah, and he can be shooting them quickly.
Right,
I'm just
but-
saying,
okay,
like,
okay.
is it one
I
bullet?
think you're misunderstanding the ability, though. He doesn't just stop the bullets; he freezes the source of the bullets.
Yeah.
So, like, he's not just freezing the bullets in midair over and over and over. He's freezing the initial bullet as it comes out of the gun. At least that's what he does in the movie.
So I think we need to look up, like, what is the lowest temperature an Acura SUV can operate at?
Well, what I was going to say, since Nick Fury is kind of Captain America light, Cap was frozen for like 60
No.
years.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine,
He's
but
coming for Frozone in that retirement home, dog. He's going to wake up.
I mean,
hunt
it's
him down.
fine if
Dag, and they're going to have like a sad talk because one
think-
of them's old and one of them's not. Like Frozone's super old. but
All
Nick
I
Fury's
was
still the
saying
same.
is that, I mean, you have the cop at Incredibles that got frozen was still very much like looking around and
Yeah, he
awake,
wasn't
but
dead.
he could easily like break out of that.
No, what?
you freeze him?
or Frozone could decide to be a killer and break in on that.
You
I think
also
he was just
make,
encased
you also
in-
make icicles.
His whole body wasn't ice. He was just encased in ice.
Right.
Right.
The cop
but-
was still alive in there.
Yeah,
Was-
that's what I'm saying. He
But
was
do you not think
frozen,
he
so just
grew?
kinda-
Do you not think he could have made his whole body ice? It's
Yeah, I'm
all
sure he
liquid.
didn't want to kill the cop by freezing him solid.
I think if he sat there, you'd have to like freeze through him, and that would take some time.
I don't.
Dude,
It's
Frozone
all
creates
instant.
the ice. Yeah, at such a fast rate that I think he did that because it was a police officer and he didn't want to kill him, so he's just like, I'm gonna put you in an ice suit for a minute.
Well, then by that, then like, why couldn't he potentially freeze through other things when he's trying to stop them? He just kind of encases the robot in ice. He doesn't freeze it through.
right, but that's
You know what
a
I'm
really
saying?
big
I know
target.
it's more dense than a person.
Whenever
I'm just saying.
he uses his ice powers in the both Incredibles a lot of times to stop things.
Yeah.
He's
Plus-
stopping the ship. He's stopping the big Omnibot.
Plus, the robot's not literally made of liquid. Like humans are literally
Right.
made of
Can
water.
Frozone blood bend
I think so.
It depends. Is
I
Nick
don't-
Fury a robot in this one?
in this one?
I don't know. I don't know if he can blood bend.
Still
Because he can't.
could he,
Okay, because
like,
the ice comes from his hands, right?
Right.
Like it comes from his body. He can't say,
There is
"Oh,
a-
there's a point over there, and I choose to make that point."
There is
ice.
an instance when he's a child.
Yeah.
This is on the wiki. when he's a child that he freezes a glass of water without his hands.
Yeah, he also does it with a bowl of fruit with his mind. Yeah.
Come on, though. Come
Yeah,
on.
he does it.
If
you're everywhere at all
wiki
times,
that you obviously edited, Butler.
if you're everywhere at all times, my wiki counts.
I can buy that because just in the last episode or whatever, I was talking about the fucking psychics having to put fingers to their temples, so
Right.
you know. If he can manipulate the atmosphere to freeze, I'll buy that he can do it without jazz hands.
Right.
Well, maybe not hands, but I think it has to emanate from him. Like, he can't just say, oh, that telephone pole over there, just that is going to freeze. So by that logic, I'm going to take a little deep dive. By that logic, I don't think he can say, oh, your insides are frozen. He has to come at your insides from the outside.
He would say your insides are frozoned.
Yeah,
Right.
and
He
I
would
think
say
he
your insides are frozen.
He would also say too much
job,
water
Joe.
in your body and then rip it out Magneto style.
Damn it. Damn it.
I don't have one.
I'm just saying he'd have to, like, make contact. Otherwise, the ice has to come from him onto you and has to attack you from the outside. He can't, like, explode your heart by thinking about it. Can he?
I don't know.
I mean, are we going to
he's
say
pulling, that? He's pulling the, like, water molecules in the air to his, like, to create
right,
the
and
ice.
there's your skin is in between the air, and I'm just saying, could you like oh, I'm just thinking about your heart in my mind, and it turns to ice.
No, I'm not
Nothing
saying
else.
he can do that. I'm saying that he could, like...
I think he can do that. I'm just being honest. I think he can do
Oh,
that.
Butler's
I think
writing something on a wiki page
Right.
suspiciously right now.
can turn hearts into ice. No, I think we watched PG, right? I was
Yeah.
it's not G. We watched PG Frozone. I think if we were watching R-rated Frozone,
Like
sure,
the
he'd be
DC
ripping people's blood out.
Dark and gritty Frozone.
Right, I think
He
he
would
could
be
do
walking
that.
around saying too much water in your body and ripping it out.
I don't know.
Because if he can control, like, and manipulate water molecules, then he could probably do that with your body. Right? Like, that's not a far logic step. I'm saying I agree with you, Colin, that I don't think he can think about your heart in your chest and freeze it with his mind, but I think he could, like, use your water molecules to turn into ice. I think that
I don't
that's
know.
true.
I think that's very much a possibility, but Nick Fury would not get in the same room with this man without knowing that
Right.
and prepping for it.
Without being
Hold on.
covered in those torches that burn through asphalt.
But at any given time, he's already in the room, Joey.
He's
He
everywhere.
recruited him.
He's everywhere.
They went on a Black Ops mission together.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, if he's everywhere,
He's
he's in that room while showering.
They probably bonded.
I'll just flip it.
He's gonna flip it right on its head.
Just joking.
Damn.
Like what we have with Nick Fury, he's just like basically a pro athlete that is good at preparing.
Right.
Sure.
Is he better than Charlie? Or sorry, is he
Damn,
better
I
than
was
the
just about to
A-Team?
say that. Does he always know?
Not gonna.
That's
Power
what we
of
should have
Wish.
done. Nick Fury versus the A-Team. No, that would have been a shitty episode.
Yeah.
Like, no, they plan better. No, he plans better.
Frozone, not a planner. He's
a
more
doer.
of a he just flies by the
Yeah,
seat of his
Yeah,
pants.
he jumps into action.
Hops
so
out a
that's the
window.
thing, is one-on-one, your boy's done. Like, if they were just in a small room together. Definitely. I think
so.
yeah.
But okay,
Right. But that's
okay.
why I need you to, but it just sucks because now we have to create all these fantasy scenarios, to use your thing, Joey, that Nick Fury could plan ahead.
Never in a fucking very real tournament do we just plop two people down and then it's just like in like a fucking white room and they just punch each other and use. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
because they were both in the Matrix, dogs. We can do
and,
that.
and we already
That's how he stopped all the bullets.
we already established in this canon of this fight that he was recruiting Frozone.
All right.
Meaning he would do his research
Right.
on him before he got in that room with him.
Yeah.
Sure, you're right.
He's got it.
All right.
Basically, what I'm trying to cancel out is he can't just freeze his fucking heart in his chest.
Right.
Okay.
I agree with that.
But he can send an ice ball or an ice
Right.
bolt at his
Out
chest.
of his hands. Out of his
You know,
hands. Because if he
something
could
you
freeze,
can dodge.
it has to come from him. Because when he's like freezing shit, if he could just freeze anything, he would just point at something and it alone would freeze, and not a giant blast of ice out of his
Sorry,
hands.
you just reminded me of the Captain Oh no.
Marvel.
No.
Underpants.
Captain Planet, the Don Cheadle one, like, everything is trees.
Oh, yeah.
Just pointing, tree, ice.
Nice.
Everything is ice.
Gonna pop this Coors.
All right, do it. Let's all take a minute. Perfect.
I can edit that down now.
Still as cold as the Rockies.
Oh yeah, it's sweating all over me.
Nice.
Good. Butler's making it cold with his mind right now.
Yeah. And it's frozen. Sorry.
I'm also imagining Frozone freezing Samuel Jackson's cup of coffee, like in X2, when he freezes the coffee and he pours it out of the cup.
You guys think he can take ice like back?
Like reverse it?
Yeah, you think if he makes something frozen, you think he can like then control the ice to go away? You think he can kind of, sort of in a way, warm things up?
I don't think he ever does that.
They've never showed it. They usually just like, oh shit, that building's covered in ice now.
Well, I know they didn't show it, but I'm just saying.
If his ability is to manipulate water molecules in the air, then I think that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But only to make them frozen, you know. Maybe
it does
once
literally
they hit
say
32 degrees.
Right, he's not called the melter.
Yeah, it does literally say he like freezes the water molecules into ice molecules.
Okay, then I'm going to say no then.
Yeah, I think it can't reverse.
Because then he'd be throwing boiling water on everyone. Punisher style.
Damn it, I was about to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so
he carries around a pot of frozen water, and they're like, what are you going to do with that? It's just a pot of frozen water. And then, as he's lifting to throw it, he makes it boil. And that's how we kill Nick Fury. That's how he loses his other eye.
like Craig Robinson in Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, real quick, because I'm still getting a grasp on his powers, because I just think of it as just move around on ice. Mm-hmm. So, okay, an ice bolt, right?
Yeah.
He makes it. He still has to throw it, right? He can't, like, hover the ice through the air. Like, he doesn't have mind ice powers.
Well, he sort of does, but I think you're right. I think
It'd be like a snake. No, that's what I'm saying. It would have to extend. We ran into this before because he can't animate stuff.
No, he can't animate stuff, but yeah, you're right, Joey. He has to throw it.
Okay.
But I think he's skating at those speeds that if he was doing that, he would just be chucking them out.
Yeah.
You know.
He's got that forward
he never did anything cool like create like an ice javelin or like an ice nunchucks or something.
Yeah, he was basically just ice skating the whole time.
Right.
But also
so much potential.
Like curling.
Man, The Incredibles is so bad because of what they did to Frozone.
Right. Well, he might be way stronger if he had had all that other time to be a superhero, you know? He might not have honed his abilities.
Right.
He's coasting on his basic ass abilities when he could be creating ice swords.
He didn't have a nice
ice size, ice bow staffs.
Ice snakes, apparently.
Yeah,
Colin's
ice
really
snakes.
fixated
Come
on
on.
snakes.
He's animating snowmen.
Do you
so they
think,
can sing fun songs.
do you think he drinks hot tea?
I don't know why, Butler. What's the end of this joke?
Whoa.
Or do you think he drinks iced tea? You know? Like, does he use his own ice, you know? Does he consume it?
Oh yeah,
Is that weird?
his heating and air bill is super low, right?
All right. All this is really lame. What if he made like an ice plane, right? We're going to stick with the snakes on a plane thing. But then in that same vein that he can't really like move it, it just has to grow. Mm-hmm. It's like a plane and it looks like they're riding in a plane. He's like, yeah, it's my ice plane. Isn't this awesome? It's fucking tight. And then it like zooms out and it's just like a really long plane that's like just
that's stretching out.
Yeah,
over.
that's just stretching forward and like other planes like running into this ice plane.
That was a fun visual. Thank you, Colin.
He could create an ice plane and then roll it down one of his large ice chutes and have it go like that for a while.
Ooh, yeah.
You can have a whole cascade of ice.
Then it goes in the sky and melts in the sun.
Oh, like Icarus.
Well, he has to freeze the sun, dog.
Damn.
Why doesn't he have like an ice castle somewhere?
Let it go.
Because his
Butler.
wife,
Just let it
dude.
go.
Come on.
He could have an ice car and have like Dash push it.
It was great.
That doesn't make it. He can already skate on it. But if you want to take other people, I'm sticking with the
Maybe
ice
he
plane
sticks
thing.
one of his hands out the window and like propels himself forward by blasting like ice wind out of his hand. You know, sticks it behind and then blasts
Yes.
and then makes like an ice track in the front.
Yeah, but
They did it on Adventure Time.
Oh, okay.
The Ice
blasting,
King
he
did
doesn't
that.
necessarily like, I don't think him creating ice out of his fingertips behind him
like
would make propulsion. That's why he has to skate and shit.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because otherwise he'd totally be flying.
Well, then he'd be blasting everything.
He can basically just make infinite downhills.
Right.
So he's always going faster and faster and faster.
All right, now that we've spent 20 minutes discussing Frozone's powers and what he can and can't do,
Right.
what is he going to do to Nick Fury?
Nick Fury wins.
He's going to freeze him.
He's going to freeze him.
Well, I mean, you asked. That's going to be his first go-to. Tell me how you
Can he
counter it.
freeze through the SUV, or is it just encase it in ice? That's the real question.
It's a badass SUV.
He could freeze that engine block, dog.
But is it just kind of encased like the hood, it's just like in a shell of ice? Or is it like freeze through?
I mean,
and how long does that take?
My car has trouble starting when it's really cold.
Yeah.
So if it's
you never looked up what the lowest degree temperature an Acura SUV could
Right, but this
perform in.
is Nick Fury's Acura, and it probably runs on precious tritium.
Fuck yourself.
Got you, dude.
Fuck yourself.
He did.
Hate you.
Yeah, that thing can fly, but they didn't have the budget, probably.
In a fucking Marvel movie.
I mean, it was just like more of a plot device.
Well, yeah, because the fucking Winter Soldier can't fly, so there you go. Yeah. If he could, he could. Oh, what if he could propel his arms so fast that he could fly?
Whoa, we're forgetting. Nick Fury can he call in like an airstrike from the flying ship?
I guess if it's above us.
Wasn't that the whole plot? Well, not just above, but wasn't that the whole plot of Winter Soldier that they can just like kill everyone everywhere?
Yeah, I mean
at once almost.
Sure. Yeah,
Well, in Very Real Tournament, we don't normally kill everyone everywhere.
I'm just saying it doesn't have to be right above you. It could be miles and miles away, but he could be locked.
I think that Frozone could launch an attack on the helicarrier because those fucking shield agents. He would just be blasting through those fools with ice.
Plus, he can just ice the propellers and then GG.
I think if he...
Hawkeye can take down the helicarrier.
Yes.
Right.
Like a bomb
I don't
arrow.
know. In our world, Hawkeye's pretty strong.
Yeah. And a USB hack arrow.
So... Yeah, I mean, I think that Frozone is like hunting him on these helicarriers. Like, he might not be on one, but Frozone's destroyed several helicarriers.
Okay, so
our scenario keeps changing.
So the wife said, "All right, we're going back to there."
He's searching
the wife
for
said,
him, so he's like, "What are those big floating things in the fucking sky?"
Surely he controls.
Yeah. Well, I'm
just
sure
knows.
He'd reveal a little bit.
Yeah, they went on that Black Ops mission together, apparently.
Yeah, dog. They were numb.
And he was bragging about the hover carriers and how badass they are.
Sure.
They're not hover carriers. He's a big bragger.
You noob. Helicarriers.
Sorry.
Idiot.
Hover carriers are cooler.
I don't know. Let's talk about that now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. To shit on Butler's thing of wanting like an arsenal checklist. Something I forgot to mention. He's really good at pulling weapons from nowhere.
Dang, he is.
He is.
He's like a Krav Maga of artillery.
I mean, his trench coat's pretty.
He showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and handed Coulson the fucking gun from the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Where'd he get that gun?
Which gun?
The gun that Coulson used to shoot Loki and would stab.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He just handed him that. And then Coulson's like, I know what it does. Call back.
Yep.
Dang.
Get it? Get it, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Frozone kills Coulson real quick.
We just interjected him.
Got him.
But yeah,
I mean, he did just all of a sudden have a bazooka to shoot down. Mm-hmm. I mean, I assumed he grabbed that from the hallway. There's probably just one in the hallway.
Yeah, there's a rack of them.
Yeah.
It's like at fire extinguishers. You got to break the glass.
What happens if you freeze a bazooka shell right out of the barrel? I think that's like a checkmate. Because then it's going to blow up.
Or if he freezes it hard enough, it just clink clunks.
I guess. I think it would blow up and then it'd be ice shards all three.
Whoa.
I mean, they're shooting back. It's like a claymore.
I don't know the logistics of
Ice
what
wall, dog.
of an actual rocket from a bazooka is.
Pretty sure they blow up.
I mean, I understand that, but what makes them blow up? Impact?
Impact? Sure. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're freezing it, I don't
because it is like a propelled thing. I think it has to be.
It's definitely impact on the front. Sets the fuse.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we're taking Frozone's powers far enough. He creates these big walls of snow and ice. He can create basically enough icicles to blot out the sun. Boom, 300.
What?
Our icicles will blot out the sun.
Fury fights in shades. Sunglasses.
He could
Why are we
barely
actively going
sunglasses.
right up our own asses?
He couldn't even stop the Underminers thing by himself. You know what I'm saying? He made like an ice wall, but it wasn't like...
He couldn't even stop a boat. The Underminers thing was like 2 city blocks of a drill.
That's
but
what's
the
weird,
boat-
though. He's trying to stop the boat like he was, and then all of a sudden, as soon as they get to land, he's just like, entire ice wall to turn the boat. It's
Right.
like,
I
why
think
didn't you
that was
just
more
put
of
that
like
up?
a plot, hole.
Right.
Because, like, his
'Cause I think
powers
he
go
Why
up
didn't
and
he
down.
freeze the ocean?
That's what I'm saying.
Should have just froze all the
Since he
dishes.
can look at things and freeze them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how Incredibles
Yeah.
2 should have ended. He should have made his own little ice luge chute for the boat and just taken it off that way.
Oh, yeah. Like that scene in Green Lantern where the helicopter's crashing and he makes the fucking roller coaster. Because they're
Man.
like CGI guys.
Okay, this guy can create anything. Maybe he creates giant green guns, giant green fists, and a giant green roller coaster.
Yeah. And then he fights a cloud.
To be fair, that's kind of what the comics and cartoons are. Just making giant, goofy stuff.
But it wasn't even that goofy. It was just like a gun and a big fist. Like, fuck that movie. Anyway, Frozone creates a giant frozen fist. And also giant frozen guns that shoot fun snowballs.
You keep saying frozen. It's Frozone.
Frozone. Giant Frozone fist. Frozone ice
giant
balls.
Frozone fist.
Right.
I mean, he could theoretically
Yeah.
create a big ice fist, right? You know,
could.
And then launch it.
he could create
Can't
two
launch. That's
ice,
what we're talking about.
two
Okay,
ice
okay,
sock
sorry.
boppers.
Ice
Release it.
All right. What
That's
if...
what I'd be doing. Like big ice, like basically gloves around you, just like fucking.
Probably
I'm going to
heavy.
scale it back to something cool. What if... So, going by my logic, he has to... the ice comes from him. He has to touch it somehow, even if it moves through the air. So, I bet he can do it really quick. He can pull a Sub-Zero and just like step backwards, but leave a perfect decoy of himself in
I
ice
bet he could do that.
and make a bunch of those. He can just be like walking and they're just like kind of peeling off of him.
Thanks for that, Colin.
That's pretty tight. Well, no,
It's a
this is
neat
where the
ability.
battle
Make
is
a
because
bunch
if they're
of
battling,
decoys.
I think that Nick Fury also has a bunch of like holograms of himself. So there's just this big field of Frozones, and Nick Fury's just standing completely still.
Well, here's the problem. They're not holograms.
They're
They're
clones.
LMDs, life model decoys. He is the master of life model decoys. I was trying to keep that in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But,
out now.
But
And
yeah,
we've got blocks of ice that kind of look like us.
yeah.
So.
And if you touch it, you freeze because Sub-Zero powers.
Right.
What? No.
That's what happens in Mortal Kombat.
I had to scale them back before they made giant fists.
I mean, that's fine.
No, I think we're creating giant fit. It's too late. I already thought of that.
Well, it
cool
wouldn't be
idea.
a moving fist. It would just like solidify like a statue.
Right, like he creates like a big sock and bopper
He's
fist.
basically trying to hit him with a solid block of ice.
I think if he made giant ice fists on top of his own fists, he wouldn't be able to use those because it'd be heavy.
That would be heavy.
See, I think what
You know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
do is mid punch, solidify that sumbitch, release. Mid.
Okay, so he also creates
I think it just
two
would
frozen
fall.
halves of cars and punches them together like the Hulk.
Yep,
No.
you did it.
When he makes stuff, he makes it doesn't move. It's solid, even if it's like a roller coaster track.
I mean, you're
Just
right.
Solid? I mean,
but
he throws ice.
he throws ice.
Well, those are little things. Those are like what a human could throw. But if
Well,
you're
sock
talking
and
like
boppers
big,
aren't
like
that big.
80-pound fists.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a reasonable big
you were talking
size-
about cars. Ice
that
cars.
one was a joke after you started taking it.
I don't know what a joke
Do you know
is
what
anymore.
a fucking sock and bopper is?
let's calm it
It's
down.
like this big around your fist.
I know
Calm
because
it
I
down.
thought they were going to be fun until like the massive
Until
headaches.
you got hit.
Yeah, you're like concussed.
Yeah,
You're like, I don't like it anymore. I
yeah.
thought it was more fun than a pillow fight. This is bullshit.
Let's go back to Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket.
Let's go back to pillows.
So
So
we
he
have,
creates two ice pillows.
Right.
so we have a Frozone ice field
Yeah.
and a Fury LMD field.
A furious field.
It is super furious.
Yes. On top of a hover or a hella. Or fuck, what is it?
Helicarrier.
Helicarrier.
So it's like being in like a fun house of like a fun house mirror like room where they're both just slowly lurking.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
feel
it's like
like
that scene from iRobot.
I feel like there's been a combination of
that
Frozone.
scene from Batman Begins.
That scene from John Wick 2. There's a lot of those types of scenes.
Yeah.
That scene from Metal Gear Solid 5.
No one. I'm just kidding. I feel like there's been a combination of like Frozone killing all the men on the ship and your guys' team.
Nick Fury.
Brain just went completely dead. Nick Fury has like just said leave, and so it's just like them. I just want it to be an empty ship
Yeah, sure.
because it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, we gotta take this to
We
the
created a sweet game of hide and seek.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that means that, guess what? Frozone has created his 2 ice katanas, and he's going through stabbing life model decoys. And then Nick Fury is like using his little laser cutter to cut those Frozone snowmen in half.
It's like a snowball fight from The Office.
Yeah, it's basically a field of Frozone looking snowmen.
Yeah.
And yeah, he uses his mini lightsaber to cut them in half.
Sounds legit.
And what happens next? I think that we're all going to find out after this break. Samuel L. Jackson. Sam Jackson. If you're listening to this right now, we just want you to know that no matter who wins, we lose. Boom! Alien versus Predator tagline.
Whoa.
He's not in those movies.
Whoa.
Yeah, no matter who wins, you win.
Yeah.
Sam. Are we on a
Facts.
first name basis yet? I follow you on Instagram. Are we friends? Please? You didn't show up to my wedding. I think my wife wrote you a letter. Unless she lied about that. I think she lied about that. Because she never showed me. Because I was like, yo, I only want one thing when I get married. And I want Samuel L. Jackson to show up, surprise me, and then perform the rest of the ceremony. Oh, like my dream scenario was: does anybody object to this union? And Samuel L. Jackson comes out of nowhere, and he says, "I do, motherfuckers," and I drop to my knees and cry as he pushed my friend Colby out of the way.
Yeah, just
Who was officiating the wedding?
Who was officiating the wedding, not just in the audience.
Just shoves him to the ground.
shove specifically
Fuck you, Colby.
out of the way.
He does that. He shoves the officiant, my friend Colby, out of the way and proceeds to do the rest of my ceremony.
I think I would faint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would, and I'm
And
not
then
nearly
just,
as
like-
into it as you guys.
Like, got up in a helicopter, Nick Fury style, and left.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I needed.
What if he just like got into like a normal like Mazda and left? Is that still okay?
He hops in an Uber and heads out. That's also fine.
Okay, because I think
As
everything
long as
up to
the
that
Uber
was-
is the Uber X, and it's that car from Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
sure.
Uber's
And I'm like, hey, as he's getting in, I run after. I leave my wife, and I'm like, hey. And I try to punch the windshield, and he's... and see what happens.
it says window integrity 100%.
The Uber driver's like, window integrity.
The Uber driver says window integrity 100%.
Just because he knows the bit.
Yeah. He's in on it.
And then he's like, do you need mints or water or anything? Can I
I need those 5 stars.
Can I sell you my rap album?
Here's
I really wish that would have happened at your wedding. Instead,
Dude,
it was just a
me too.
You're going to have to get remarried every year.
Now
Like,
that I've thought
just have
about
another
it, I'm going to
ceremony.
go home and grill Blair and be like, did you really or did you lie to me?
I think it should become like a pivotal moment in your wedding or in your marriage. Like,
Oh, him
Her
arguing
answer.
with his wife over this letter?
yeah, if she lied to you, man, I don't know.
I know.
You
So-
demand to know where your super suit is.
Yeah, basically, my wedding was super disappointing.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. I was in a super suit that day.
Whoa.
Anyway, I think there's a fight happening.
We're on the
So-
Between Nick and his wife.
The battle's not raging. It's kind of a slow build in this one.
Yeah.
They're going through, each of them killing all of the decoys. Frozone. Just icicling these life model decoys. Nick Fury cutting these fuckers in half, shooting them in the head. They're all the snowmen are falling apart.
Whoa. Okay, so Nick Fury is shooting two twin Glock 40s, just. And then Frozone has his fingers in the gun and is shooting icicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And they're both like, just, it's like a, what is that? Split screen. And they're both like running sideways, like strafing and like shooting decoys.
Yep.
That's just a picture.
Yeah, now I'm picturing ice bullets and real bullets clanging off of each other.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah,
it.
maybe one hits one of the LMD's eyes.
No.
Damn it. And it squishes it because it's not Superman?
Yeah, ice gun kata dog. What I'm saying?
Damn.
Nice.
Okay, so they're blowing through all these things. Frozone gets up, stabs yet another life model decoy. He does it in a cool fashion. I don't have time to think about how he does it. Oh, okay, I got one. He
says
throws what?
He says,
time.
"Where's your super suit?" Boom into the kidneys.
And then he throws a icicle up in the air and then spin kicks it into its chest. Boom, that's cool, right?
Yeah, that's super
Yeah.
cool.
All right. And then he steps on another guy and his blades come out and he cuts him that way. That's pretty cool. He gets one down on the ground like that.
Yeah.
And then he's just skiing over life model decoy. No. So he gets that one down. Boom, blades him. Then what's that next to him is the real Nick Fury. Whoa. And he says, "You didn't keep both eyes open." Oh. Blam. Shoots him point blank.
Damn.
Right in that visor.
His laser eye.
So that's it?
Yes. It hasn't just been real.
Wait a second, Nick.
What?
Nick Fury goes to take off that Frozone mask. Guess what?
What?
Another Nick Fury LMD.
Oh, fuck. Yes, that's right. Frozone took a life model decoy, put his super suit
Yeah.
on him. Now he's wandering around the helicarrier asking where his super suit is because he doesn't know where that guy went.
And he is butt-ass
Just asking a
naked?
bunch of decoys.
He's in his underpants, okay?
Oh, okay.
This is still a family-friendly podcast.
Well, no. He sneaks up behind the Nick Fury that just unmasked the Frozone Nick Fury. Boom. Icicle stabs him.
Damn. He says, "I don't need a super suit."
So now is it over?
Please let it be over. Frozone wins. We did it.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
Not at all, dude. The eye patch on the LMD flips up.
What? It's
a-
another LMD?
How can it not be?
Fuck.
He's everywhere, dog.
And a projection plays out of it, and it's Nick Fury in his Acura. And
Okay.
he says, "No, you really didn't keep both eyes open."
Seriously.
And then you just hear a noise.
Uh-huh.
And that helicarrier just gets bombed to shit.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Just bombed all to hell.
Damn.
What if I just thought, what if it's not bombs? Just another helicarrier just crashes into.
That's better.
That's better. That's what it is.
So,
He spent billions of dollars.
yeah, so let's think about the finances
So is-
expended just to kill Frozone.
Yeah.
He spent billions of dollars to kill one superhuman.
But yeah, it pans to Samuel L. Jackson in his Acura.
Fuck.
And then a bunch of cop cars just pull up next to him, box him in.
Oh, fuck. Wait. He does this right before the scene in Winter Soldier.
Dog.
Yeah, dog.
That's why it's called the Winter Soldier.
Oh, my fucking God.
We found it.
did.
We got
Holy
him.
shit.
We got him.
Damn.
So, he's finally free.
The Winter Soldier is really a subplot that Nick Fury went on where he fought Frozone with a bunch of other helicarriers while he was building other helicarriers.
Yeah.
Yes, so
It's
many.
not Bucky's
Where does
stupid
this-
haircut. It's fucking Frozone.
Where does this money come from?
Dog.
God damn.
Marvel, Pixar, it's all the same company, dog.
I mean, it is now. Shit. Oh my god. Cracking it wide open.
Everybody's talking about Ant-Man going back in time. No, dog, it's Frozone going back in time.
Frozone killed Tony Stark's parents.
He did. He just like froze the steering wheel or something, and they like crashed.
They died of hypothermia.
Damn, can you imagine Cap and Frozone versus Iron Man? You just started a war.
Oh,
How about that?
I'm Iron Man.
Damn, the first Samuel L. Jackson character is down. But also, the first Samuel L. Jackson character is up.
That's right.
Nick.
What a bad
What
person
a
I am.
fucking unprofessional.
What a
the
terrible
fuck?
podcaster.
Oh man, I was
You
right
apologize to
What
Samuel
the
Jackson.
fuck?
Right
I'm
fucking
sorry,
now, Butler.
Samuel L. Jackson. If
Tell-
you're listening,
Say his full name. Got him, dude.
Tell,
he doesn't know it's
dude,
Leroy.
tell Nala to stop calling.
It's
Leonard.
Leroy.
in the middle. Leonard?
I don't know.
Idiot.
Samuel Joseph
Jackson.
All right.
Sam Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson. That's right. Nick Fury is on top. Frozone in death. Now he has become Frozone.
Ugh.
He is ascended.
Oh man. But he's not like ascended like a god now. He's dead.
No, he's dead.
But
He's the
in
god
death,
of Froze, dog.
We're not tricking you.
in death, he is Frozone.
Free of the
Whoa.
bindings of his wife.
How cold do you think his dead body gets? Does he get extra cold because of his powers? All right, we can end it.
All right, good. Let's do just that. Thank you guys so very much for listening to this episode of Very Real Tournament. We're super excited to be kicking off Samuel L. Jackson month.
Cheer.
It's a big deal for us. Hopefully you like Samuel L. Jackson, because you got 3 more weeks of this. But it's okay. He has a character for everyone. Mm-hmm. If you don't like Frozone, maybe you like fucking Jedis.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If you don't like Jedis, I get it. That last movie sucked.
But this one,
Maybe you
got
like
a
All the ones
purple
that he
lightsaber.
was in were good.
The hard facts coming at you from Nick.
Hey, at least Jake Lloyd got to meet Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
right?
I guess.
That's pretty cool. Oh. That's worth endless torture he's been through. Yes. But yeah, we're excited to be doing this SLJ month. But for now,
We must leave you.
I don't know where that sentence is going. Guys, make sure to tell all your friends, your family, people who like Samuel L. Jackson in your life. You know them already. Mm-hmm. To listen to our podcast. Have them check it out. Pick your favorite episode. I don't care which one it is. As long as it's not Kevin McAllister versus Small Soldiers. Don't pick that one.
Shout out.
Have them listen to it. Trap them in your car. Like, hey, we're going to Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm so psyched about Dairy Queen. And then you're like, all right, I got this podcast. And they're like, oh, is it Serial? I've listened to that. And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. Is it This
Role.
American? Yeah. Is it This American Life? No, I'm totally caught up on that. It's called Very Real Tournament. And then you
Right.
lock the doors.
And then you tell them the structural integrity is at 100%. And they can't get out until they listen.
Yes, they can't get their flame burger until they've finished the whole hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sad part is it's only 20 minutes away. They're just sitting in the parking lot staring staring really intensely while you're listening to it. So do that to get people to listen to our podcast. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, you can tell those people to check out our website, vrtcast.com. You can also tell them if they want to email us and tell us how blown away they are by our podcast and by their flame burger. They can email us at vrtcast@gmail.com. Also, while they're listening, take out your second phone and show them all of our social media. Facebook, Insta, Twitter, all of it. Just really immerse them in the very real tournament world.
The culture.
And then by that time, they'll either really like us or be super mad.
And then pull out your car phone.
Okay.
And call Butler. Not me.
And
My
he'll
phone
do a
number
one-on-one
is-
interview. He'll do a play-by-play of the episode you're listening to in your car.
Right.
And he'll tell you what he was thinking the whole time.
I will.
Yeah.
He just has time all day.
It was mostly blank. Just blank.
He'll take a
thought,
2-hour lunch.
Nothing.
Yeah, he'll take an extra long lunch and do that with you. All right, guys. Are you ready to get out of here and head into the next Samuel L. Jackson week?
Yes.
Turns out I'm already at home. I've just been in LMD this whole time.
Fuck.
Whoa.
I thought this is a very fitting time that
Finally
that I have
break
this.
out my life model decoy.
It's just like, oh, that's fucking thematically perfect. Like, how could I not do this?
Joey,
weird.
every
That's
time I go
weird.
to his house, he never lets me in his room, and now I know why.
Because I'm already in there.
Oh shit, it's like that Surrogates movie with Bruce Willis. You're just having this thing that I'm sitting next to, living your whole life.
Yeah.
You're in your room playing Apex Legends.
Damn it.
Well, Joey, let me tell you, I miss you, the real you. Not this super buff thing that you've made. He made his life model decoy. I just thought Joey got super in shape.
Yeah, dude.
It is very handsome. It's very attractive. I want to take it to lunch, but I'm afraid I'm going to get friend-zoned. Frozone. Frozen zone.
Are you gonna
This needs to
Are you
end.
gonna buy some French fries and go to the fry zone? Butler, give me one.
Look, we both tried.
Bone zone.
All right, there we
Oh,
go.
the bone zone.
Let's leave right now.
The bone zone's after the mom zone.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
He's had like 6 beers.
All right, we leaving. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
Colin Sage.
Butler Carter.
And it hasn't just been real, it's been very motherfucking real.